My handle is Lennyharp, and I've carried a harmonica around for a long time, played it a lot of years, but this is easy to take apart harmonica. It's made by Turbo Dog on Turbo Harp. He actually makes parts for artificial hearts, or used to. I don't know that he still does because he's got to go in business with this, but you can take it apart real easy and clean it. It's smooth. I carry it around with me all the time. Never have a problem cleaning it out because I carry it in my pocket without much protection, and sometimes it gets lint and stuff in there. And so that's why I'm Lennyharp, because I carry a harp. And here's an instrument that I made that takes about a half hour or less to make, and I just wanted to show you. That's style of flute. I make about 4 or 5 different kinds, but this one is styled after the Tarahumara flutes I learned at salt gathering, primitive skills gathering. The Tarahumara Indians are pretty primitive people living in the Copper Canyon in central Mexico, and yet they're quite skilled craftsmen. They make violins and flutes and all kinds of things, but they use these with a drum in one hand and a 3-hole flute in the other, and this is one of their fiesta instruments. So to get into something more appropriate for this group, although this group is about music, so I guess anything can go, but this is diddly bow that's kind of patterned after berimbau. Berimbau is an instrument in Brazil, and they use a rock, a steel string, a piece of bamboo that holds the string, usually a gourd, but the cigar box is just fine, and they make it a little different than this, but I've made them the other way. They use a shaker and a small piece of bamboo as a striker. Okay, so enough with that one. I had started with the group just a week or two ago, and I bought a guitar from CB Giddy, and this is the guitar I bought, but I modified it. You can see I've put a piece of brass on the floating bridge, and that I think gives it a little more resonance. I'm not sure that it does, but plenty volume it seems like. And I wanted to get a little less space between the strings. Maybe that's not ideal for playing with a slide, but I just felt like having it a little closer, and so I modified it with this fretboard made of walnut. So it's a nice strong neck with ash and walnut, and just a nice little instrument. And I'm not very good with the strings, but it'll make music if I keep practicing. Okay, so that's the noise that it makes, or the volume that it makes. Pretty good for just a $70 guitar plus a few hours of work on it, and having a lot of fun with this new hobby of mine. Thanks.